The
Dragon's
button is
All
pressed.
right. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 58. When last we left off, the party was investigating the possible death of an artificer named Snardek Oakenborn. The party fought lots of furniture throughout the house and ended up making their way downstairs to his secret room to find a mecha chimera guarding the man's unconscious body. They managed to take out the last of the defenses, and we ended off the session with Lilia going to check on Snardek, and as you can see in the log, she rolled a 25
For a medicine check.
on her medicine check. Yes. So,
Is he
with a
alive?
25, he did.
He did. Okay.
How long
Yes.
ago he did?
Yeah, can I
with a
tell how
25,
long?
you would be able to tell how long. I gotta remember what I said before. He's been dead about a week.
Okay, so yeah.
But with your 25, you can also tell that based on the position of his body, he's like holding one of his arms. It looks like he had a heart attack.
Ow. Well,
With a
that's
25.
unfortunate.
Pika wants to loot.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Pika. Well then.
Where are you trying to loot? And roll me an investigation roll.
Or do you want to take 10 minutes and loot everything?
Sun searches the whole house. Well, let's go room by room.
Don't take a minute. Take 10 minutes. Yep.
Okay. Let's do this room by room, and I'll have you roll investigation checks.
Okay, so Meteor is not doing the take 10 mechanic.
No
worries.
Not in this case.
Thank you, Severed.
So roll me investigation, Pika, or San.
I would like to.
A 6. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
That investigation.
What?
Too late.
Oh, were you giving her?
I was gonna inspire. It's too
inspiration?
late. It's too late.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to search down
Get
here
Callan
can do that
too.
as well.
He's our investigator.
Okay, I'll have Callan do it as well.
While they're searching, can I sit down and take a short rest?
You can start, yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not
I don't know how long we're
before
gonna
you
sit
guys
there.
leave.
Yeah. I don't know how long this is gonna take.
Do you have the spell ability to message Mare or no?
Yeah. I should have that spell slot available still.
Okay, so San and Callan. Fang, thank you for the 62-month resub. So,
Oh, right. I should end my conditions now.
So San and Callan
You're no longer valid.
together, you do an okay job of searching the place. You find lots of smashed bottles on the floor over here. Over there, from where the bottles got chucked at you. But over here on this table, what you had actually noticed before when entering the room, there was a piece of paper with some mechanical-looking contraption on it. And the piece of paper looks to be some kind of blueprint.
I think Callan should take that.
So, San, roll me an intelligence check to see if you can understand what the blueprint is. You have no clue. It is all gibberish. You can tell that the device that's sitting next to it looks fairly similar to what has been drawn on the blueprint, but you're not able to make heads or tails of what it is talking about. Anyone else wants to roll intelligence as well to look at it? They can.
Like I said, I
Just an
think
intelligence
Callan.
check.
Yep, intelligence check.
This is. That's honestly a pretty good roll for me. Holy crap!
That's a pretty good roll.
Considering I have
Alright.
0 modifiers in that one.
So
For the most part.
Callan and Saflin grab it and take a look at it. From what you can tell, this blueprint seems to be of a mechanical heart.
Was he
intended
trying to replace his heart because he knew he was going to have a heart attack?
It does look like it is meant to be put in a person to replace a defective one.
Hey, now that's sad.
So yeah, you can probably guesstimate that he knew he had a bad heart and was trying to fix it, but ultimately died before he could. It does look like the contraption is unfinished.
That is very sad.
A sad face.
I will sit down and while they're doing all this, send a message to Mayor Whitestone.
Mm-hmm.
Or Whitehorse. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching Critical Roles today. But, yeah.
Whitehorse.
Whitehorse, not Whitestone. That is different. That is a location.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll message Mayor Whitehorse and let him know that unfortunately, Mr. Snardic Oakenborn seems to have passed away from a heart attack.
I see. That is very unfortunate to hear. If you could, if you are able, can you please retrieve the body and bring it out to the guards stationed outside?
I will
They'll be
not
able to take
waste.
it from there.
Yeah, I won't waste another sending spell responding with an okay. I'll just assume that he knows that we'll do our
Alright.
best.
So I have a thought.
Also, while looking around,
guys,
San, you find some strange-looking key.
Do I know where it's for, or am I gonna have to look for it? Sorry, there's fireworks going off over here at the minute.
question. We don't want to revive him, do we?
Worth wasting
That's
your
up
time
to
in
you.
on it, particularly.
Is it worth?
Because the condition that killed him is still going to be there. He may just immediately have another heart attack.
Because I do have raised dead.
To answer your question, the key is very oddly shaped. It doesn't look like it's meant to fit a lock of any kind.
Is it for the heart?
Was it for the Chimera?
Roll me
Or the
investigation.
Me or
Or
Snow?
perception. Either one.
Perception's better.
Natural 1.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
You're not sure.
I'm gonna give it
Half
to
one,
Callan.
natural 1. You also have no clue what this key could go to.
Good, I got it out the way.
You both are looking at it. It's like, I've never seen a key like this.
It's purged. The one is purged.
Can I walk up and take a look at it?
I'll allow the one more. So you walk up and take a look at it. You look at the heart. You look at the chimera. You are fairly certain that it does not go to either.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't go to either. So I guess we're deciding definitely not reviving him. Not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
I will pass along that the mayor asked that we turn his body over to the guards.
Yeah, I don't think it's our job to play.
No, and if he already has a
God.
heart condition, there's no reason why we wouldn't revive him, and he immediately has another heart attack from the shock.
True. I do think Callan should take the blueprints, though.
Yeah. Helen grabs the blueprints and the heart and puts them in his bag.
Well, this is sad, though. Should I go upstairs and maybe get the guards to come in and get
You
him?
may need to bring it up to the guards. They're probably going to be wary of walking in after what was in here before.
True.
So I'll go up with whoever wants to bring the body upstairs.
I think
not the
Aurora's
strongest.
probably our
Yeah, Aurora
strongest.
will help you with that.
And that way I can send a message out the door to the guards to be like, hey, don't attack us. We've handled everything in here, and unfortunately we have a body to turn over.
Okay. And Curio, are you doing anything in the meantime?
Not overly. I'm just watching other people go around and do stuff.
Okay. So the guards do take the body off your hand. Is it safe to? Is the premises safe now?
As far as we can tell, yeah.
Until
You were able to dispatch of whatever security measures were in place?
everything that activated and tried to attack us is gone.
Very impressive.
Can't speak to anything that may have remained dormant. So, be careful.
Well, we'll still guard the place for now, until a more thorough sweep can be done of the place. We appreciate the help.
Okay.
All right. You guys searching any more of the house, or?
Oh, I assume they're completely sacking the place while we're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my thought. I could see Callan looking for all sorts of blueprints and maybe at the books to see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. So, San, let me know what rooms you were trying to investigate, and I will let you know.
I was just going to do a sweep of the house, to be honest.
He probably has some loot tables that you need to roll specific for, is why he's saying that.
Specific items to be found in specific rooms.
Right.
So are you finished with the basement and you want to move back up out of the secret room, try other rooms?
Yeah, I'll do the first floor and then go up to the top floor in the attic.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for the main floor. 4. Wow. You are not rolling well tonight.
Can I just drag Callan around with me?
I mean, I would honestly have
yes.
Callan do these checks.
Yeah, my investigation rolls are shit.
I would suggest just trying to assist Callan.
Yeah,
All you
I'll
need
assist
is
Callan.
the 10, and then Callan will get advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, make Callan search.
Okay, so for the main floor, let's see. You already found the beads of nourishment.
Yes.
Here, and with a 20, pretty good.
It also gotten a modified rapier and modified arrows.
Yes.
Yep.
So while Callan is looking around, he starts looking around the kitchen for some yummy food to eat. Maybe not the moldy piece of food on the table. But while he's looking at that moldy food, he notices that a mug on the table looks different than the other mugs around.
Ooh.
Okay. I will just casually remind Callan that he has the wand to detect magic if he'd like to make sure there's not an enchantment on
Oh yeah, that's good idea.
it.
Alright. So he will go ahead and activate a charge of that.
That's 10 minutes, I think, of detect magic.
If I can find it. Tech magic, there it is. There we go. This is his second of 3 charges for the moment. So he activates the wand. The cup on the table definitely has some magic to it.
What school is it? Do we know?
It would be
Do you need the cheat sheet for the schools of magic?
I believe it would be conjuration.
Is it some sort of maybe infinite?
In the
Source?
pins, there's a link to the Alpine DM that explains the schools if that helps you.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's some sort of infinite source mug. If that's even a
Could be.
thing.
Mutation would be if it changes the contents of the mug.
Schools of magic.
Conjuration would be summoning things into the mug.
Yeah, I believe it would be conjuration.
Okay.
Also, Pika or San, the key that you found is also is glowing, and seems to be magical.
Okay.
I believe it would be the enchantment school.
Okay. An enchanted key and a conjuration mug.
Mm-hmm. That is all that seems to be popping
Is
out.
anything
Right.
else giving off a magical aura? Like if the key has the enchantment, maybe the item it goes with also does.
So the creatures that attacked give off a slight faint aura to them, but they seem to be dwindling as you have disabled them. But other than that, on this floor, nothing else.
Okay.
To the upstairs?
Okay. All right, go ahead and is Callan doing the roll?
He's our best investigator.
Yeah. Use
So
Callan
just
and I'll
Callan with
help.
advantage, okay. Alright, so 19. Alright, so bedroom, you got the walloping, or you got the arrows, you got
Rapier,
the
yep.
rapier.
That was all I have logged.
So while you guys are looking, you decide to open this chest up at the top, and in it you end up finding 173 gold.
More gold.
It seems like other than that, you guys have looted this place too. Actually, Callan has the detect magic up. Okay.
He does.
All right, so Callan would have overlooked this, but because of the detect magic, he got a ping off of the bookshelf. There's a book on the bookshelf called Secrets and Lies. And there seems to be a glow from inside of that. So he grabs the book off the shelf, opens it up, and inside the book is a hollowed out compartment with a wand in it. And it would be of the school. Possibly divination or enchantment.
Would we be able to investigate the
think
wand
divination.
to see if we can recognize what it is?
Yeah, divination. What's that?
Would we be able to investigate the wand to see if we could figure out what it is?
You can roll an Arcana check.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to try. Apparently,
Natural
I know.
20.
What has Lilia successfully done, I should say.
To see if I can figure out what that wand is.
Okay.
Apparently,
All
I
right.
really know.
Just to see if you've heard of it before.
So, you have you take a look at the wand, and you actually recognize this wand from a book you read.
Okay.
It has very distinctive patterns on it. This is a wand of secrets.
Ooh.
So it has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points you at the nearest one.
Finding the entrance to his place earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a wand of secrets.
Okay. Are you pocketing that in your bag? You're just hanging on to it for now.
I think we'll just throw it into the party loot for now, and
Yeah, I'm just figuring out, do I need to put it in the bag of holding on my person, or are you putting it on yours?
if you want me to put it on mine, I can put it on mine for now.
It doesn't matter, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Inventory.
Currently, we are looting all the things. That is how it goes right now, Burning.
Yep.
Okay, so that was all still the bedroom?
Yep, that was all the bedroom.
Okay.
Making sure that went in properly. Where is it? Wand of secrets. 3 charges. Okay.
There you go.
I assume you guys are moving up to the attic then.
Yep.
All right. So, Curio did search here before. This is where he found the prosthetic leg, but you guys
I thought
can,
it was an arm.
or prosthetic limb. Sorry. All right. With a 25. So once again, Callan looks through here just to make sure Curio didn't miss anything. Finds a bunch of gears in the boxes. The thing that stands out the most, though, since he does still have his detect magic up, is the blue like orb thing that's sitting
I thought
out
he
right
took
there.
it and pocketed it.
No, he left it there.
Oh, okay. Did we
So
pocket the blue orb thing?
He has to magic up. Is it exuding magic?
It is.
What school?
I am checking.
He's doing that. I've updated our bag of holding funds with the new money we just got.
I believe this would be transmutation. Maybe not. Either transmutation or conjuration. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all that really seems to stick out there as well.
Callan doesn't want to pocket some gears in case he needs it.
Yeah, he'll take a handful of gears.
He is our artificer. Maybe next time we don't need to steal a little girl's music box.
Can I attempt to recognize the orb? I don't expect this to work, but I kind of want to try.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
You
21.
might.
It was a natural 19.
So you don't recognize it right off, but while you're messing around with it, you are like, this looks like it could fit over my head, and so you put it on your head, and you just get like a surge of fresh oxygen
Okay.
while it is on your head. So this is a breathing bubble. Contains 1 hour of breathable air.
Going in the bag of holding?
And regains all its air daily at dawn.
Is Meteor about to send us on an underwater adventure?
You might. We have a ring of water walking and now a breathing bubble.
I mean, it has been raining really hard lately.
There's that.
True. And a wand of secrets. Now we have a wand of secrets.
Underneath of it, there's a paper where it was sitting, and it seems to be a sketch of this. Looks like he might have designed this himself.
Oh, wow.
I think Callan should pocket that.
Okay.
The schematic? Yeah.
Well, he's an
Callan can take
artificer.
that.
Maybe he can learn how to do it and then recreate it and sell it.
Well, that's why I was agreeing. I'm not trying to disagree with you.
I was just giving my logic as to why. I'm saying to pocket all the schematics.
All right. So that pretty much covers the rooms. Anything anyone else would like to do?
I don't think he'd have any books that I'm interested in, so I don't know.
I feel weird rifling through a dead man's house, knowing that we were sent here to do a wellness check.
Yeah.
So Saplin will not partake of anything in particular.
So you're not taking the bubble?
I'm still gonna take the bubble, sadly, but I'm not gonna go looking for like normal mundane stuff.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna raid his bookshelf or raid his closet.
Okay.
To be fair, the only books that I might raid were things on like additional potions and antidotes and stuff like that. But he's a tinkerer. I can't see him needing something like that.
Well, it's possible there could have been something like that, but all of the bottles in the secret room with all the liquids in them got smashed.
Yeah, but I was saying books on
Oh, okay.
how to make them.
Gotcha.
I can't
I'm
see.
relatively certain that anything of use with the bottles was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm also relatively certain, Meteor, that had I chosen not to take the breathing bubble, someone else would have taken it and sleight of handed it into the bag of holding regardless.
Possibly.
Not naming names.
I think it would have happened too, honestly.
But yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
I guess leaving and going back to see the mayor?
Okay.
We were also told where to find a teleportation circle and components for
Shouldn't
your spells. But we can stop at the mayor first because he does owe us 200 gold upon completion of this quest.
Yes, more money.
So, yes.
Thank you. I was just trying to look up what I said for that.
Right here in my notes, right there.
I was like, crap, they're supposed to get something. What was it?
200. It was 200.
Okay. All right, so you guys make your way back to the mayor's office, and he thanks you for a job well done and hands you over the 200.
Okay.
This seems also matter of fact.
Unless there's something more.
Oh,
We
did
expressed our
also...
regrets over the sending spell. So. It just
True.
seems streamlined because I did the talking before we got here.
Pretty much.
I guess he would inquire. He would ask. So, what kind of security was in place there? What was attacking the men?
His furniture literally attacked us.
Makes sense.
Furniture attacked us and paintings.
Yes. The paintings were a pain in the butt.
Yeah, the paintings were able to cast enchantments. So,
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of trippy ones.
That could be very useful.
A paint in the butt.
And were you able to determine anything about what you said? Did you tell him what he died of?
I said he had a heart attack.
Okay. So that one's covered already. I'm not surprised he had a heart attack. He had been having heart troubles for some time.
It's very unfortunate.
Will mentioned that it looked like he had plans to make a mechanical heart, and he didn't have the time.
Oh, that's a shame. That could have been useful for lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any indication as to how he was making it?
I'm gonna look at Callan and ask for the schematic and say we can always make our own copy.
Okay. He hands it over.
Well, I would make a copy and then
Yeah, we would like to make a copy of this if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we can. He calls his assistant in.
Yeah.
Can you make a copy of this, please? Right away, sir. He takes it out of the room. That could be monumental with medical technology. I mean, there's only so much healing spells can do. Can't always just heal a broken heart. This is the... Is it? Yes, it is the town of Ashitaka.
yep.
You guys keep talking for a bit, and a little while later, his assistant comes back with both the original and the copy. I'd like to keep the original ourselves, but you're welcome to the copy.
Hand the copy to Callan.
Okay. While this is going on, San sneaks away to go find Ashitaka.
Yep. The rest of us are gonna go shopping after this anyway, so.
It's really unfortunate. It looked like he was so close.
Thank you. Indeed. Okay. So San,
Hello.
what are you hoping to do with Ashitaka?
Bully him into buying me shit so I don't have to spend money. And I also wanted to see if we could get any more information about Alenka.
Checking
Okay.
in for intel.
Yep.
Okay. Roll me investigation to see if you can find him. 17.
A little bit better
Oh,
this
so
time.
apparently I can find this idiot, but I can't find anything in a house. Got it.
To be fair, you have an advantage trying to find Ashitaka. You know where his haunts are most likely.
Sure.
Yeah, so you end up going to a bar he mentioned last time you saw him.
And find him.
And you find him sitting there drinking. Son, how you doing? You're back.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Sorry, sorry, I was concentrating on something for a second. Just need some information and some stuff.
All right, yeah, you asked me about that Alenka woman.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Well, I wasn't able to find out much. Apparently she's part of some tribe of Vistani that likes to roam the area and cure people's curses.
Cure people's curses? Haven't heard that one.
Yep. That's what the tribe's known for.
Who's
That's
she?
what the rest of the Vistani are known for. We have heard this information, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
So who's she supposedly cured then?
Well, from what I understand, she isn't all that into the cure, and she's more into
The
the giving
cursing?
of curses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to deal with that.
At one point, she was the strongest in her village at curing curses, but it was too easy, so she started looking into doing more with it. And
She went rogue.
when she was found out, she got tossed out.
Pulled a
Mm.
Carmen San Diego.
And not much is known about her since then.
Okay. Oh, has anyone updated the shop? I think that what I was gonna say.
I know what the funds are, if that's what you mean.
No, I mean the shop that I went to last time with you and Ashitaka. I got the cane sword, didn't I?
Oh, you want to know if they have anything new?
Mm-hmm.
At the
I think
Thieves
we were
Guild.
shopping yet. We were waiting
shop.
for you to do Ashitaka.
It seems like the same stuff. There's nothing. It seems like your typical rogue
I can't even remember
type of
what was there
equipment.
last time.
Yeah, about the
It's been
same
like
kind of
what,
stuff.
30 episodes at
Mhm.
least.
There
Yeah,
was.
you did just find a modified rapier and modified arrows in the artificer's house. You're probably good.
There's like a bracer type of thing that's used to conceal and like retract and extend a dagger into your
Ooh.
hand.
That sounds fun. I'm just gonna grin at Ashitaka and just pat him on the shoulder.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, it's been a
Yeah.
while, and it's my level up day, so you can buy it for me.
Your level up day?
It's my
What?
birthday. You can buy me a present,
But oh
so I'll take the bracer.
oh okay. he
He's so
grabs,
confused.
he just kind of is looking at you like, and like grabs his money pouch and is like, there you go, happy birthday.
Woo! I got a bracer.
I didn't remember. So
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God,
do
you
anything
use
more
it.
than what I described. It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's
Convenient
basically
holster,
for
though.
concealing a dagger. Yeah, it's a holster.
Yeah. If anything, it might allow you to quick draw it.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
I'm surprised
Okay,
you
I'll go back
didn't
to the rest
act
of the
all
room.
offended that he didn't remember your birthday.
It
Anything
worked
else?
out to San's advantage.
Anything else you're wanting to do with Ashitaka?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Literally get him
You
to buy you
continue to hang
something and
out with
leave.
him for a bit. All right, rest of you, where you want to go?
I'll just bully him into buying me food and stuff.
We want to look into something with greater restoration,
Okay.
To
preferably
acquire a greater
reusable,
restoration prayer bead at the church.
if possible.
And
Yeah,
we were
both-
looking for teleportation circle and components, which I think the guild would also have, as well as a circle.
Yeah.
Where
So
would
the greater restoration stuff would be at the temple,
temple?
and the teleportation circle and components were at the guild. Yes.
Diamond dust, I'm assuming, would be where? Magic shop?
Jewelers.
Yeah,
Jewelers?
jewelers.
I'd like to pick up some diamond dust if possible.
Okay.
Wasn't there something else that I needed to pick up too, though?
Any components you'd need for your spells. So where do you want to go first?
Church? Temple?
Okay. All right. So you arrive at the temple. What is it you're inquiring about exactly?
Prayer bead?
The prayer bead.
Prayer bead.
Greater restoration.
Let's see.
And then, Nene, if you have any other spells that require religious components like reliquaries or chalices or such,
Yeah,
this would be where to
wasn't
get those too.
a golden reliquary worth 500 gold for Summon Celestial? I need a reliquary. Is that used up?
You would get those at the church. Unless it says is consumed on use, then it is not.
Where would it say that? At the
In
bottom?
the spell.
Oh, in the spell.
Like, by comparison, look at, say, Hero's Feast. Or Revivify, which does consume component, and see where it's listed there. It says it in the description if it is consumed. This one is not.
For which one?
All right.
Under
So
Celestial.
a bead of greater restoration
Not
is
that
going
one,
to
it's
cost
summon.
you 7,000 gold.
Oh, I thought it was 7,000 donkeys.
Summon Celestial, here we go. Material.
Should we do the Greater Restoration as a party fund?
Yeah. I don't see an issue with that if people want to pull together for that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Helps everyone.
Okay, so
It's an
let's
oh crap.
do...
It's an oh crap bead.
You said how much?
7,000.
gold.
And since
Okay.
Aurora has the prayer bead necklace, I guess put it on his.
Yes.
AKA Meteor, can you put it on Aurora's necklace?
Yep.
I have subtracted that out. We're all basically the number that I had there. Subtract 1,100 from that essentially per person. I have exact numbers here in a minute.
So a reliquary, I'm assuming if it's worth 500 gold, I have to take 500 gold out if I...
Yes, you would spend
Okay.
500 gold for it.
Meteor, I'm buying a reliquary.
Okay.
That's out of my own funds that I have in my pocket right now, though. So I have my reliquary.
Perfect.
Let's see. Scrying.
Sure. Updated.
A focus worth 1,000 gold, such as a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water. Do you see me doing scrying at all?
I mean, scrying is pretty useful. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just get
What's
a
a...
mirror, but you can also
It says a font filled with holy water. What's that?
yeah, just get a font and you could just refill it with holy water. I actually have a vial of holy water.
What's a font? Besides something that you type with. I'm a little confused.
No, it's a vessel. Like, for example, you know how if you go into a Christian church, they'll have the little bowl at the front with the cross and the holy water in the bowl? That's a font. That's just a
Okay.
container.
Yeah, that seems impractical to carry around. Whereas a crystal ball or a silver mirror kind of sounds...
I think the mirror is a little easier, personally, but
And it's 1,000 gold for that. I don't think we'd find that here at the church. Where
let's
would we
see here.
find that?
What was it? Sorry.
Either a crystal ball or a silver mirror.
Which I'm looking right now.
Yeah, and any like basic arcane shop would have those. Those would be pretty easy to find. Why is it showing up on his spell list.
Greater restoration is diamond dust. Apparently, I need to pick up sulfur.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most shops will be able to convert your gold into silver.
I said sulfur.
Sulfur?
Yes.
Okay. Sounded like you said silver.
My flame strike needs a pinch of sulfur.
Meteor,
Yes.
question.
Mm-hmm.
The bleeding edge mushrooms that I picked up from the tent after my encounter with Glossia,
Yes.
would there have been sulfur clinging to any of those?
I'll allow that.
Okay.
I'll allow
Saflin
that. Makes sense.
We'll hand you a small cloth with sulfur in it. Don't ask.
Okay. Thank you for the sulfur.
Just don't ask.
I've added the bead to
Aurora
the
sheet.
item, but
Okay.
it's not giving him the spell.
Do you need to do a feature and traits refresh to get it to come up now that you've added the item?
I removed the item and re-added it.
Let me open Aurora sheet. Features and
Oh wait,
traits.
I know what I did wrong.
Ah.
That ought to do it.
I was gonna say, when I open the item, it shows it.
Yeah.
And he would just be able to click from the item to use it, so.
Okay. That should fix it.
Because I don't think stuff from the prayer beads normally shows up in your spell list. It's just you click onto the item and then you click the spell.
No, it
Or
does.
you make a custom
It does
action.
show up in the spell list, I thought. Doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't.
I don't think for the prayer beads.
It does not. Oh.
For my staves it does, but that's because it's an equipped attuned
Interesting.
weapon.
Interesting. Okay. Well, then it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the amulet's not a weapon, so it's not going to show up in your spell actions.
Okay. Well, then it's all good.
Okay. Alright, anything else that you need while you were at the church, Pika? Or not Pika, Nene.
The only other thing that I'm looking at that might come in handy later is for hollow, but that's herbs, oils, and incense worth 1,000 gold, which consume, and I don't think I would get that here.
Yeah, and I mean, doesn't Hallow have a stupidly long cast time anyway?
24 hours.
Yeah, you're creating a sanctuary space over a duration, so I think you would probably acquire whatever you needed right before you did that, because that's a massive undertaking.
Yeah.
I just noticed I did a typo with the necklace of prayer beads, and I wrote that it has 2 beads of cute wounds.
Cute wounds.
Oh.
Cute.
Lovely.
What are they, little heart-shaped kiss wounds or something? I don't know.
Like that.
That's funny.
All right. So what are you guys doing next then?
Yes.
I would like to go to the guild and acquire
Teleportation stuff.
I don't know if I can acquire the inks at the guild, but I know that I can acquire the circle.
Okay.
Do we have to register at the guild for that?
We should already be registered at the guild, I thought.
We're registered
not
at the
in this
guild in
town, but-
Donnelly.
They probably have a working relationship. Maybe.
Maybe? I guess we'll see.
San will say at this point you end up running into them again and can join up if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So you all make your way to the guild hall. This guild hall is absolutely massive, like 2 to 3 times bigger than the guild hall in Rockford.
Oh, Rockford. Yeah, Rockford. That's the name of the place.
Yeah, this is Donnelly.
I meant Rockford, but you knew that.
Yeah.
So you walk in, and immediately you see the reception desks. There's about 8 of them, all with people in line to use them. Go ahead and roll me perception. 7.
Not my suit today.
Yeah, all the lines look pretty long.
Am I
good.
noticing anything?
Sure. So Safflin's looking at all these lines and is getting slightly depressed at how long it looks like she'll have to wait.
So
Lilia,
I'm
you
just gonna shrug and get to the back of one of the lines and start strumming on her lute.
so you start to do that, and then Lilia is like, Sappy, all the way at the end. Looks like there's no one in line over there.
Okay.
So you make your way all the way over there. There's one person at the counter, but it looks like they're finishing up like right now, and there is no one in line behind them.
So
Success.
suspicious, though. I get that it's supposed to be convenient, but it's just alarm bells. Like, what does everyone else know about this teller?
It's the farthest away.
Yeah, I'll get in the line behind the person.
All right. So the person in front of you finishes up their business, and the reception desk is now yours if you want it.
Okay. Walk up. Hello, we're registered with the guild over in Rockford. But I was hoping to acquire materials and a record of your teleportation circle.
Yes, welcome. In order to do that, I will need to see your guild cards, please.
Okay.
So you all hand
Happy to
over your,
offer.
Yep.
right,
Hand
you
them
all
over.
hand over your guild cards. Like, all right, let's see.
I'm registered as the face, so.
He takes yours and is like, Then he looks at another one. It's kind of making a little face, kind of thumps
I would
through all
say
of
that
them.
I have dropped my disguise and I look like a tiefling at this point, so that I
Okay.
match the guild card.
That's fine. He's thumbing through all of them. All right. There's a slight problem. In order to access the teleportation room, you need to be a B class adventurer. According to these, you are D rank.
Not been updating our rank this entire time.
You guys haven't gone back to the guild to
We've
or
checked
turned
in.
in quests for quite a while.
We've checked in with sending to turn in. Okay. We weren't told we had to physically be there to change it.
Yeah, it's quite unusual for B rank to be requesting access to that room, though.
We just assisted the mayor.
Let me
don't
get
know
the
if that
guild
counts
master
for
and see what
anything.
they'd. Let me get the guild master and see what they'd like to do.
Like, I will. I have no problem name dropping Mayor Whitehorn if it helps in this situation. Like, we literally just did a cleanup task for the mayor. doing a wellness check on Snardek Oakenborn and dealing with constructs that the guards were not capable of handling. That should count for something.
So he's walked away at this point.
Yeah.
You're like spouting this off like, oh come on.
Do you not know who I am?
Then all of a sudden you hear a voice from behind you go,
Yeah.
well, that's impressive. You turn around and there's this purple-haired elf in line behind you. Sorry, didn't mean to eavesdrop. You worked with the mayor?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How'd you get to know him?
Right place, right time.
That's
Gotcha.
classified.
Oh, always useful.
I would have totally said covert mission is classified.
No, I was just right place, right time.
I'm Tammy, by the way. Nice to meet you. And she holds out her hand.
Saflin is gonna scan her hand really quick. Are there any odd rings on her fingers?
Roll me perception check. San, you do not recognize her, no.
I'm sad I can't bardic inspiration myself. I'll nudge whoever's next to me and be like, do we have any
19.
weird rings?
She does not appear to have any rings on her hand.
Okay.
And no, San, Callan doesn't recognize her either.
Saflin will cautiously hold out a hand in
She-
a way that looks like she's being cautious to not puncture her with the nails and the claws more than
Okay.
looking suspicious.
So she starts like vigorously shaking your hand. Like, I love your nails.
Thank you. They're rather sharp. Do be careful.
Oh yes, for sure. I appreciate the warning.
I'm a little
now
shocked by her welcoming, given that Safi is a tiefling.
Tiefling reputation is on the rise, apparently. What the mayor had informed me of, said I was free to use my real face.
So the teller comes back right about now. He's like, unfortunately, the guildmaster doesn't seem like. Oh, guildmaster! Hi, I didn't see you there. And he acknowledges the woman you're talking to.
Okay.
Okay, well then.
Yes, hello. I was actually just trying to find you. All right. For
Verification
what?
that's going to be required for this request.
I see. And what's the problem? Well, they're requesting access to the teleportation room, but they're only D-rank adventurers based on their guild cards.
We've had
registered in
quite a history, but we
Rockford.
haven't formally dropped back into a guild in a bit.
I see. Let me see those. And she takes a look at the cards. Well, we could always test you. See what you're made of.
Tests!
I mean, my previous question still stands. Would an endorsement from the mayor help at all in this situation? We're not looking to use the circle for transportation at this time. I've just recently come into magics that allow me to log locations.
I see. You must be quite powerful then. The test should be a cakewalk, if that's the case.
Look at the group.
Does the
You want
test
for a bit of an
increase our
exposition?
rank?
It could. Depending on what I see from you.
So my question to the group was, are y'all up for a bit of an exhibition?
I guess so.
Okay.
Looks at Curio. Want to show off your stuff?
Saflin's listed as the party leader, but this is still a democratic process.
Sounds fun to me. Curio.
So what's the full question?
Do we agree to be tested to increase our rank as adventurers, potentially,
for
and
it.
gain access to teleportation rooms?
Son?
I guess it's settled then.
Okay.
Follow me.
Now I'm nervous.
She leads you deeper into the guild.
Walk this way.
Down several hallways.
I'm hoping I can actually
and-
do something with the limited amount of spells I have right now.
And comes to a doorway.
Did we at least take a short rest?
Don't
I'll
think so.
say yeah. You guys
Okay,
have
good.
taken a short rest at this
I
point.
was pushing for one earlier, but I was told maybe not.
You guys haven't been doing a lot of strenuous activity, so I'll allow it.
Did anybody heal me, by the way, seeing as I'm still on 21 of 48?
Well, if you're doing a short rest, you can use hit die to heal yourself.
Yeah.
No one's really rolled hit dice at all this campaign.
I would have Song of Rested during the short rest, which would have gained you an extra 1d8 if you spent any hit dice to heal.
Yeah. I need to heal.
All right, so she brings you to this door, opens up the door, and it leads out into this beautiful courtyard. There's some stairs. There's like a grass landing all around the outer edge.
So
And
Pika,
Saf
take that
would've healed me
healing.
for 8, and I would have healed for 4.
Pika, take
What?
that healing.
so 10 more.
You get the 10
Okay,
more,
I'm a-
and then both of you that used hit dice get an extra 3 from my Song of Rest.
So there's trees all around the outer edge, and then there's stairs on opposite ends leading down into like a smoothed out area of dirt. And in the center, there's this like ornate design on the floor and some benches and a statue right in the center. So this is a courtyard / training ground that we like to use. So the test is simple. Or first part anyways. I'd like one of your mages to show me a B ranked spell. If you would.
Mage?
Yep, so any of your
Casters.
spellcasters. Yeah.
And what is a
by
B?
D-ranked spell, yeah.
What is
B
it?
ranked spell.
B-ranked spell. What qualifies a B-ranked spell to you? It's an
So
unfamiliar terminology.
a B rank spell would be a 5th level or higher spell.
Can I step forward then?
You may.
Okay.
Could cheat and use the Wall of Thorns from the staff, but I'm not gonna.
5th level. Let's
Hey, knowing how to
do.
use your equipment is part of being an adventurer.
Because that's a 6th level, but
Okay. For shits and giggles, I will say stand back, and I will aim a
Do.
flame strike. It's a 5th level.
All right. Wonderful. So everyone takes a step back, and you rain down this vertical column of your divine fire from the sky and strike the ground with it. Let's see. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Okay.
Basically,
Yeah,
I
you
will
should be
try
able
and
to-
get as far away from people as I can while I try to
Yep,
do
you
that.
should be able to. You should be able to do that easily here.
wise that you were the one to cast it, because almost all of my 5th levels are mental magics, which are a little harder to demonstrate. Just a bit.
The other one
So
was
I mean, it
raised
could
you
modify
dead.
rain
your-
down this
I could modify your memory, but that's kind of harder to show off.
My other one was raised dead. So I'm just like, I don't really have anybody to raise right now.
Well, see, you just cast it and you modify the memory for them to see that you did a 5th level spell.
Yeah. I could have modified their memory earlier to make them think we were B rank adventurers, but that seemed unkind.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sucks when
your
the
flame
paperwork
strike
doesn't add up.
Your flame strike rains down, and she looks at it and says, "That is indeed a B rank spell. Very impressive. I'd say you've passed this section.
Oh,
Wasn't too hard, right?"
honestly, that was the first time I've done that spell.
First time.
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to use it yet.
Well, it's an impressive one, that's for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. You come here. She points off to the other side of the courtyard, to a centaur that's been on the other side with a sword, just kind of like practicing his strikes, doing this
For
like kind of
combat plan.
ornamental sword dance. Or actually, he is actually not holding a sword. He is holding a glaive, and just doing this like beautiful, almost dance-like practice session with it. Hyrie 001, thank you for following me. He comes over. It's Garrick, right? Yes, ma'am. All right. I would like one of your martial classes to have a sparring match with Garrick here.
So either Curio
Over and
or
Curio.
Aurora.
Yeah. Curio or Aurora. That would be your cues. Would either of you gentlemen care for a spar?
I'll step forward.
Okay.
And I'll skip over back to Safi and kind of just like bounce.
How's your HP right now, Curio?
I'm full.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's give you a look at what you're dealing with right now. So, Curio, I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Are we all getting in on this?
Just Curio.
Okay.
It's a one-on-one duel.
Okay.
I mean, if y'all want to cheat,
I mean,
I mean,
can turn invisible.
technically, if he's close to Aurora, he does get Aurora's aura incidentally, even without him
again,
doing anything.
knowing how to use your equipment and your friends.
I can always turn invisible.
23 versus 20. Okay. All right. So, why don't we come this way? And he's going to walk this way over to the left side of the arena. He reaches out a hand. May the best one win.
I will pat his head.
You kind of have to reach up high for that.
I can see
I
him
I'll
jumping
hop
to
up
do
and
it.
pat his head. Yep.
He looks confused for a second and pulls his hand back. Then he takes a few steps back.
According to the plan, keep him off balance.
All right. Guildmaster, would you like to count us in? Can do. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so you are first up.
I am first up. Do. And I am pulling my strike, so I'm not going for the death blow. Just so you know.
Knockout, not death.
Yeah.
Don't kill somebody in front of the guildmaster.
Okay.
Fury lethal unless said otherwise.
I think I've done this right now. Yay.
Hey, it works. 15 to
All
hit.
right. A 15 is going to miss.
No.
So you lunge with your, or you try to strike
I
with your
wish
staff.
you'd give me a moment, but okay.
Wait, what? Were
Go
you
ahead.
trying to do something else?
Well, if I don't know the result, I can add to it, but it's okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait, no, when you miss. So it's after I know I miss.
So you can add to it now.
Yeah. Please add 4 to that. So 19.
Okay.
As
19
I
is
adjust my strike.
okay. 19 is going to hit. So you go with your strike. He kind of ducks out of the way, but then you like curve it at the last second and strike him on the opposite side. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that'd be 11.
Yeah, either two hand or
And
one hand.
then,
Are you
and
two handing or one
then-
handing, Firebutt?
well, either one's going to give 11.
I mean, for future.
Say that again?
For future.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
And then have to do this. 1, 2, 3. And 12 more force damage.
Okay.
Custom. Okay.
What is that?
Apparently,
That's my
force.
staff of striking.
Okay.
Yep, force damage.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, that's one attack.
Are you attacking again?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. 28 is definitely going to hit.
Yeah, I think, yeah. If 19
damage.
hit,
Very good roll.
14.
14. We doing a custom roll again?
Plus your force damage, yeah.
I'm
It's
seeing if
featured
I
in the
can
stat, I
do
think.
that.
Does it have a set number of times you can do it?
2, 3. Yeah, it does. I was just making sure I could do it more than once around.
All right. 8 more.
Please make a DC 16 con save.
Okie doke. He failed.
He's stunned. So I'm going to flurry of blows and do. And I get another one of these.
The 17 hit, though.
Yeah, but I might have critted. So 16 more damage.
But the 17 hit.
The 24 hits, I'm assuming.
You rolled the.
He got to
17 for
roll with the
strike.
advantage, but he was gonna.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You did.
Okay, got it.
Yes, 24 does hit.
So 16 damage. I just wasn't holding shift.
Knew what you were doing.
All right.
How is he looking?
He's looking damaged.
Fight's only just begun.
Yeah, it's just started. I remembered to hold shift this time.
If he's looking for the equivalent of a 5th level caster, then probably got some decent HP on the sparring partner for
Plus
martial
12
testing.
more damage?
All right, so yeah, 24 is going to hit for 12 more damage.
Okay,
You-
one moment.
Wait, I thought 24 was the previous. I'm confused.
24 and the 17
I
were
did
rolled
a
together.
31 that
31
time.
and a 17 were this hit.
Oh yeah.
So 31 hits.
31 hit
And
for
then
12.
11 more force damage
So that's 23 damage total.
for this hit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's 84 damage already.
Monks, man.
I
This
can
is
do
how
a
monks
million
work.
things. I can only do it for a few rounds, but I can do a million things.
Is that it
Okay.
for how many you can do now?
Yeah, that's 4 attacks.
Monks hit hard and fast.
Our little hits may not be as much as like a rogue sneak attack, but they add up quick.
True.
All right. So
Especially because of this.
you just go into this flurry of strikes, just dancing all around him, striking at his knees, smacking him on the head and stunning him, jabbing him in the side, and altogether, he collapses.
Attack.
You have won.
I will
That was a
pat his
good
head.
side spar.
Yep, I will pat his head.
The guildmaster just looks stunned. It's like,
Almost as stunned as he is. But I'm just
okay, you are indeed quite skilled. He didn't even get a single blow in.
I will shake his hand because I know he has trouble moving at the minute.
Yeah, he like kind of staggers back up. Ugh.
I will spend a healing word to help him out a little bit.
That was very impressive.
I'll spend a 2nd level healing word.
I will too.
Was anyone keeping track? How much damage did I actually do?
Okay, so he's got 8 from me and 15 from Lilia. I'll get him back on his feet a little bit.
3, 7,
just a little bit.
5,
It's just so that he's not completely on his
5,
last legs.
61,
He is enough to get himself
Oh,
up and
thank you.
to aid now.
71,
Go find the actual
73.
healers that have spell slots and are not in the middle of a test.
84 damage.
Did say that
And a
earlier.
stun. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Nene did say the 84. Yeah.
Yeah, and a stun. So
Yep.
he couldn't do anything next turn anyways. I was all set to do not as
Yeah.
much damage again, but
Yeah, we just healed him back for a combined 23.
This guy was a
So he's got a
level
little
8
bit back.
fighter too.
Yeah.
You just drained his health.
I mean, we're,
and shocked the heck out of the guildmaster.
We are level 9, so
Yep.
we're a
And
little
that-
stronger.
So much for that character sheet.
You can always do it back out later.
1-on-1 at full power. I'm a scary kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Yeah, you
Alright.
can always save that character sheet for when we're sent on a joint mission. It's fine.
Well, I think you.
Kinka says Meteor's already burned it.
Already lit
I
on
think you
fire.
all have done a very good job of proving yourselves.
I will salute with my tail.
When did we start playing 10 Candles, Kika?
Exactly, Burning Shadow. Don't mess with the kitty.
And especially do not mess with Curio's tail.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't go well.
If you would all like to follow me back to the reception desk, we can get your guild cards updated to B rank, and then we can show you the way to the teleportation room.
Would we be able to purchase materials for the teleportation circles here as well?
Of course.
Okay.
We have a shop for such supplies.
Excellent.
I wonder
Right
what
here
other
in the guild hall.
supplies they sell.
Saplin will go ahead and follow them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
He has much to learn.
you make your way back to the reception desk. Guildmaster hands your guild cards back to the same receptionist as before. Please update these to B rank, please. So he takes them and kind of like does a little magic on them, and they update. And they now read as B rank adventures. He hands them back to all of you.
We have to tell May.
Congratulations.
I can
Alright.
cast Ascending to May later today.
I bet you she'd be so proud of Callan. Now that she will remember who he is.
Yeah, we did fix that.
Alright. This way to the teleportation circle. I must say, I've never seen a test go quite that smoothly before.
It was fun.
You guys have definitely seen your fair share of battles.
Yeah, we
It's
definitely
been
have.
interesting.
Garrick is no easy feat to beat, so to beat him without landing a single blow is something.
Yeah, Curio is quite skilled.
And Kira would get all bashful and blush, even though you can't see it under his fur.
Best to stay on his good side, compliment his tail, and be respectful of the tail.
Oh, it's a very shiny, fluffy tail.
He will definitely turn around, spin around, put it in front of him. Oh, I thank you. I do take care of it.
I can tell.
He really loves his tail.
All right, so she leads you up the stairs
It's my best feature.
to a room. She opens the room, and it's kind of dimly lit, but there are some lights shining down in the center, and there's this massive circle on the ground full of runes. This is the teleportation circle. So here's our circle. There's a table sitting off to the side. Here is a copy of the runes you will need for access to it. She hands it over to you.
We're
And-
counting this as one of the ones that I know it as I gained
Correct.
the spell. Okay.
Correct. Also, you are originally from Rockfort, is that correct?
That would be where we banded together. That's the nearest location.
Do you have their sigils yet?
Not yet.
All right. Since you were originally registered there, she grabs another paper. Here are the runes for the Rockfort teleportation circle.
Oh, so we don't have to go back and grab it?
Correct?
Now
It
that's
is
handy.
your original guild, so it makes sense that you have that one as well.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
That's
I
handy.
added that into my notes for the spell.
So you now know the sigils for both towns. So I can show you to our shop. And
Be
then
very
anything else
useful.
I can help with?
Yes, actually. We find ourselves in need of intel in case you have heard anything. We've been in pursuit of two Vistani by the name of Alenka and Charles, who've been causing some chaos.
Okay.
We came all the way here from Rockfort, partially attempting to follow their trail.
I see.
Any news that you might have of Vistani movements would be helpful.
Well, they were here a few weeks back. They had set up camp right outside of town. I believe they were headed towards, where was it?
We'll pull out our map. And it's gonna
Uh,
be that same city on the opposite side of the world, probably.
Yep.
yeah, I believe they were headed towards Aksuhai next.
Hmm.
So yeah, the same city.
Yep.
They'll likely be camped out there for quite a while.
Would you happen to have information for a circle for Atsuhai, or would we need to?
Be back in a moment.
You would need
Okay.
to get that from them.
Okay.
As a guild master, I can give you ours, and I can give you the one from your original guild, but you will need the permission of
Gotcha.
their
Okay.
guild in order to get.
We'll need to
those
make our way
rooms.
there the long way first. But at least we can start from Rockfort to shave a few days off our trip.
I have a
Right.
weird question. Do you know if they need a special guild ranking to use their circle?
It should be B rank.
Okay.
Should be consistent.
Well, B rank is the reason we require it to be B rank is because typically, teleportation circle is a B rank spell, so you would need to be at least that level in order to even use that. Spell.
Yes, it's just difficult to demonstrate said spell when you don't have access to a circle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Small flaw in that testing method.
And we've been on an
Well,
adventure.
that's why we
just...
don't. That's why we just require
Any
to see any
level.
any B rank spell.
Yeah.
Because if you can do a spell of that level, then odds are you can do that one as well.
Okay.
Especially if you were requesting access.
Makes sense. Yeah, we've just had a bit
Out
of
of
an
curiosity,
adventure.
Mm-hmm.
as a caster who specializes more in the mental arts, would you have had a way to adequately test those?
What kind of spells are you talking?
Psychic Lance, Modify Memory, among others.
Oh,
Awaken.
those ones are harder to test for sure.
Yeah.
But we do have ways of testing, of detecting those. Yes.
That's why I didn't step forward to test. I wasn't sure how easy it would be for you to gauge the presence of those spells.
Yes, I am quite skilled myself, and I am able to discern those types of things as well.
Okay.
Easier for me to just rain fire.
Yeah, I know. It's much more visual to have you or Callan cast something at that level.
Yep.
Callan could not.
Oh yeah, Callan's not a true caster.
Right, he's a half caster.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora wouldn't have been able to either, would he?
Nope, they both only have access to third level.
So it would have been you or me. So,
Yep.
okay.
I could have cast something a little bit more visible at a 5th level. It just wouldn't necessarily meet the requirement.
Yep. I was looking at my spell list. I'm like, shall I
Alright,
rain
so
fire?
while you guys are having this conversation, she does show you to the shop where you can purchase some spell components. They have various spell components here.
I guess I
Also,
wouldn't find the diamond
Especially
point of
dust
order,
rarer
here.
ones.
Yeah, point of order, Nene. For the sulfur, you wouldn't have technically required it because we did start with the focus, which the arcane focus negates the need for base components that don't have a value ascribed. It works the same way as a component pouch.
What do you mean we started with a focus?
You start with an arcane focus, which is your holy symbol that you cast through.
Oh, true. Okay.
When you cast through it, you don't use material components unless they have a value listed in the material cost.
Okay.
Part of why the
So like
focus
the
is useful.
100 gold dust.
So like the pinch of sulfur would not be needed, but the gold dust worth X amount
Mm-hmm.
or diamond dust worth X amount would be required. Just so you're aware.
So what kind of rare spell items would we find here?
Basically, if it says worth X amount, we probably need to buy it.
No, I meant what we find here at the guild hall.
Yeah, he said some of the rarer stuff, so I need to acquire chalks and inks infused with precious gems.
That you would be able to find, yes.
I would like to gather several sets of those
Okay.
because they're worth
does
50
it-
gold pieces each.
Okay. Yep. So
I
go ahead
would-
and mark
yeah.
however many you're needing.
Yeah, I will go ahead and I will acquire 4 sets.
Okay.
So I will
So
spend
200 gold.
200 gold on that.
Nene.
I'm taking a look. Give me a minute.
I will say the dust, the diamond dust, you would still have to go to a jeweler for.
Okay. And I picked up my reliquary already.
Mm-hmm.
Would I find a crystal ball or a silver mirror here?
Sure.
Silver mirror.
Okay.
1,000 gold. Abby,
go ahead
can
and
I
mark
get
that.
1,000 gold?
I'll pull you're
'Cause
pulling it out of
didn't-
your share?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
well, we didn't take my share. To what was my total?
Our shares after buying the prayer beads were 8,715 gold, 6 silver, and 6 copper.
8,715. 6. How much silver?
6 silver,
silver,
6 copper.
So add. Okay. So
And then
1,000.
take out your 1,000. Yeah.
Okay. And add in a. I'm guessing it's a custom item.
For the silver mirror?
Yeah.
I think the closest you're gonna find is the steel mirror, and you can probably just because it's a spell component.
Yeah,
you can
they
just
don't really have
customize it to be silver.
actual.
I
They
just
don't
made
have
it as a
them in
custom
D&D
item.
Beyond to actually add.
Yeah, that's
so yeah,
fine.
you just write it in.
I just put it as a custom item, silver mirror 1 for 1,000 gold.
I started writing in a custom item, and it removed the thing on me when I hit backspace to start typing.
Diamond worth 500. That would still be jewelers. Jewel worth 1,000.
And for the record, when it says worth like 500, you can still use one that's worth more than that.
Yeah.
For it.
Could you
This
use
has to be worth at least
multiple to combine the price or no?
No, you can't go up, but you can't go down, but you can go up.
Okay.
So you can't use a 300 for a 500. You can't use 2 300s for a 500.
Okay, so I still
But you
need
can use a
diamond
500
dust.
for
Yeah, because it has to be a diamond, not diamonds.
right.
But you can always trade them in.
Yep.
Anything else that has a material cost?
A sunburst pendant worth at least 100 gold for Dawn. Did you ever see me using Dawn?
A lot of these are going to be situational. We could also, when we visit the jeweler, buy more gems. There's always that.
Yeah, that one's one where you just need it as a focus. That one's not used up.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can just buy.
Yeah, you would just buy the pendant once.
It does some damage, so I mean you could. Takes a minute to cast though.
No, it lasts for a minute.
Oh, yep, you're right. Casting time's 1 action. My bad. Yeah, 10 damage isn't bad.
Anybody else added their gold into their inventory yet?
I did.
I did.
Okay.
Talon has not.
8,715 gold, 6 silver, 6 copper.
8,716 or 15?
15
15
for gold.
6 and yeah. Alright, Callan's done it, so I can do it for Aurora as well.
There. Just put it in the chat. That way, when I start tracking the party funds again, it's not weird. Not trying to
Oh, the
guess who has
300
their funds and
diamond.
who doesn't.
300
Wasn't it
diamonds.
87, 21, and 3?
We had to reduce it when we bought the prayer bead.
Oh, okay.
Because it was originally 9,882.
Yeah, because we brought the prayer
3 and 3.
bead as a party fund.
Right.
Gotcha.
So it
That's why it
wasn't just
dropped.
coming out of one of ours.
Yeah, we split the prayer bead 6 ways.
Because we don't know who it's going to be used on. But Aurora
Well,
gets
and
to handle it.
it's a semi-permanent upgrade to the prayer bead, so.
Yep. We should have checked what else they would have had.
I mean, there's still time to do that afterwards.
Alright. Anything else?
Didn't I say something about pendant? It just closed out by accident. Give me a second.
You need to buy 100 gold piece pendant.
Sunblast pendant, I think it said.
Sunburst.
Sunburst.
Sunburst. Yeah. So 100 gold.
Just add it to your notes that you now have the spell component for casting Dawn.
Pika, did you add your money to yours? Did we lose Pika?
Add your money to your character sheet inventory that Safi just posted.
Yeah, that way I'm starting from a blank slate with tracking the party funds.
Okay, the pendant.
Well, it is almost 9.
Yeah, this is mainly just going to be shopping today, so if there's anything else you want to buy, think about that. But otherwise, I don't think there's too much left today.
Right.
Yeah, it just says it's a sunburst pendant worth at least 100.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine, son. Good night. All right. So with the diamond dust, how are you wanting to do that? The
Gonna have to
jeweler
go.
can grind some of your own diamonds down.
Or you
You
can
can buy
purchase.
I think I
new
would rather
diamonds that are
just
grinded.
buy.
Okay.
And it was
He can
for.
purchase some of those diamonds off of you if you want.
No, I think I want to keep them.
Okay. So
I
how much are
think
you
I
buying?
did that wrong. Give me a second. How many do you think I should buy, Lily?
I mean, how many uses are you anticipating at this point before we can stock up again?
Hopefully none, but
Let me put it this way. If more than 3 of us are down at the same time, we got bigger problems.
that's greater restoration.
Oh, okay, for restoration?
Yes.
Well, the prayer bead won't use any of the material costs. So we got at least 1 free use there when it's needed.
5?
Yeah, it's probably plenty. Five is probably plenty.
And that would be 500 gold.
Yep.
Usually a good rule of thumb is for healing components, you want to be able to cover for the bigger stuff like the revives at least 2/3 of the party. If you have enough to do 1 per party member, great, but that's not always going to be the case.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 5. Diamond dust.
Meteor, I'm also just going to do a variety of small purchases while she's doing that, like getting
Okay.
more rope.
Okay.
Just little bitty things. I know how much those are.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, you can stock up on rope, food, whatever.
Yep. Some assorted small sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Just pouches to put things in as we find them.
Sounds good.
Probably get some more vials for Pika too.
Okay.
For poisons.
Speaking of, can I have greater restoration? Never mind. It's too late.
What? What do you mean? Can you have it?
Yeah, what do you mean, can you have it?
No, it's too late. Never mind.
What?
I was wanting to have it cast on me, but it's way too late.
Why?
Cast on
We
you
have
for what?
bead now. Aurora can just use the prayer bead on you now.
Yeah, but it's way too late.
Cast for what, though? I'm confused.
Because
You
I'm
wanted
like
it
30
used.
years older.
Oh.
Oh. What
I got
was...
ghosted a long time ago, but you have to use it within 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, that was weeks ago.
Yeah,
at
I
this
think
point,
you
was it
need
not?
wish for
Yeah,
that.
I just read and noticed that it has a time limit.
What was my 1,000 gold diamonds
Yeah,
for.
I was aged and then we reverted it because we retconned because the damage would have killed it before it did that.
Yep, but I
I don't-
didn't get that.
I don't think you specifically needed any.
No, I know
don't think
there's
you
something in
specifically
here
needed
that I
anything.
need $1,000 gold diamond. I was looking at it earlier.
It was probably resurrection. Probably the higher level raise dead or resurrection spell. Rather than the revivify.
Is it raised dead?
Because that sounds
That's a
right.
diamond worth 5.
Resurrection is a diamond worth at least 1,000.
No, there's something else that I was looking at.
And it's 7th level spell, so.
Yeah, it's not one that you're necessarily gonna get. Was it Hallow? That was the other expensive thing you were looking at?
Nope, that's herbs.
Okay. I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay. Back to calculating my expenses for things.
That was the focus worth 1,000. I do need to pick up. Should I pick up? I don't think I need to pick up Raised Dead if I'm there with you guys, right?
Hallow uses stuff worth 1,000.
Should I pick up at least 1 to 2 500 gold diamond
I
for
thought
Raised
you had
Dead?
2.
I have 1,000 gold
What do you
diamonds.
Okay. Yeah, and she has various worth
Oh, I have a
100 or 300.
jewel worth at least 1,000 gold for planar binding.
Okay.
Oh, and you needed the reliquary for 500.
I bought that already.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm spending
Just worth.
26 gold and 10 silver on assorted ropes, vials, and sacks.
One is the pendant. Nope.
So I'll make sure to pass those to Pico later, but I am buying her 24 vials. I'm assuming that I can buy 24 of them. If that's too many, let me know.
Sorry, say again?
For vials,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna buy 24.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey dear.
The quantity adder will only let me add 10 at a time, which is interesting.
Do you think the jeweler would trade one of the 1,000 gold diamonds for two 500s?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
would
do
do
that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
And that is for. It's not for Vivify, that is for. Raised Dead.
Yeah, I went through all the spells that you can get right now for 5th level and lower, and it looks like Hallow is the one that is the one that needs 1,000. And it's herbs, oil, and incense.
Yep.
Yeah, but Lily also said that that one would be more of a situational.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something you put down.
Care for because you have to dedicate an entire day of casting to it.
Yeah, it takes 24 hours just to cast that puppy.
So in theory, in a case where you would use it, you would plan ahead of time and then acquire your materials.
And that's one you do around your home and one you do in preparation for a war zone.
Right. It's where you're trying to prevent the raising of undead.
'Cause
Yeah.
it does all sorts of stuff.
So if you're going into battle against a necromancer and you're trying to bring them to you, that is when you hallow the ground.
Okay, so I have diamond. I have 5 300 gold diamonds. I have 2 1,000 gold diamonds. And I have 2 500 gold diamonds.
Curio slaughtered. In one round.
So you can raise dead twice.
Yep.
Perfect.
And I can revivify 5 times.
All right. Anything else that you guys are wanting to do?
Not that I can think of.
Good.
All right.
The only other thing we had on our list was buy pastries at the bakery, which I think we partially did.
I mean, that's the most important thing.
I think
Callan's
we
gonna
did
go
that
up
already.
Callan's gonna come
Yep.
up to Safflin and say, "Aren't you wanting a tattoo?"
I don't think we can afford it.
They're cheaper than you think.
Well, the particular one I was looking at
Oh, was that the 50,000 one?
was the Death Ward tattoo, which is much more expensive. Because it was the Life Well tattoo.
I forget how much she said for that one.
It was stupidly high, like 35,000 or something. It's not happening.
I think 35,000 sounds right.
I was hoping that we could have one of the other sets that had the lesser one that only had the Death Ward and not the increased healing
Mm-hmm.
for cheaper, but the set you were looking at didn't have that one.
Gotcha.
The set you were looking at only had the one that was the whole thing together.
Yeah, it's a very rare one. So yeah, it was one of the super expensive ones.
Yeah, because I mainly just wanted a Death Ward.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want the rest of the benefits, but there was not one that was just Death Ward.
You do know I can Death Ward, right?
Well, you couldn't at the time.
I can now.
Yeah.
Callan will offer you 10,000 if you want it for it.
I still can't afford it, so it's fine.
Okay.
I only have 14,000, so
That's what he has as well.
it's not necessary now that we have someone who has Death Ward.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fine.
All
It
right.
just would have been nice.
Then unless anyone has anything else they would like to do, we can go ahead and end it here for the night. You guys can go to sleep for the evening. I'm sure that would have taken the entire day to do all that,
Find
yeah.
an inn.
especially since you guys were already like partially through the day. So go ahead and take your long rests, and we will start off in the morning after next time. So for those of you watching on my end, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.